Yeah, this guy was found in Scotland. Here he is. A murderer who escaped from an open prison in Lancashire, detained 200 miles away. So he and another person who was actually called, it's weird that the other, his accomplice was called Gerard, was his Gerard was his first name? Where does it say it? Gerard Harper. So he's called Paul Gerard, and this accomplice is called Gerard Harper. I don't think accomplice is the right term, but anyway, not for this kind of crime. Was given a life sentence after taking part in the murder of a vulnerable man. So this is awful. They basically terrorised this guy with learning difficulties in Widnes. Is that near Liverpool? And then let me just find where it says. Yeah, they lured Mr. Argent to a flat in Castlefield. So after terrorising him for ages, and then they beat him unconscious. Mr. Argent was warned not to go by his friends, but he went and was brutally attacked as Gerard and Harper punched him to the ground and stamped on his head. It actually said they jumped on his head in another article. But either way, yeah, so Mr. Argent had endured a campaign of intimidation in the time leading up to the vicious attack, in which he lost consciousness and was rushed to hospital, where he remained in a coma for 8 months until his death. Sickos. That's just awful. Gerard is a dangerous individual, and I welcome the fact that he's now back behind bars where he belongs. So there are numerous cases of people escaping from this prison. I think that's the most recent, although I think actually there might be another one, but I'm going to show you some before you look at that other one. I'm going to show you some of the previous escapes, just to give an idea of the kind of people that are escaping from this place. Kirkham Prison escapes. This one, yeah. So, Darren Pilkington, double killer, was on the run after escaping from Kirkham. This was in May last year. And it was the second time that he'd escaped. It was his second escape. Can you believe it? Let me just... Oh, man. Thank you for your patience, by the way. I know this is annoying with all these bits popping up. That absolutely drives me insane. I don't know how they think anybody's going to want to look. I must be an absolute glutton for punishment looking at these newspaper websites, because they have the most adverts I've ever seen on any website. He was last seen on the 25th of May. He's currently... Oh my God, did they actually get him in the end? Because I don't know. What's his name? Carl Pilkington. Somebody completely different, isn't he? Darren Pilkington. Oh my God. Always low battery. It's because I can't sit still and wait for it to charge. Darren Pilkington. HM Kirkham. absconded killer moved to secure jail. So in July they got hold of him. He was being moved. A Wigan family call for their daughter's killer to be permanently tagged on what? I don't want to go into it because it's just going to take ages to. Oh, so he was picked up quite quickly. 30th of May. He appears in the dock accused of prison break. So he's still on the run on the 27th. Anyway, yeah. So they got hold of that one quite quickly. So, I mean, this is less likely to be an issue. But, yeah, there is one other case. So that's on another video. So I bet they will. So that you should hear that just now. Okay. So I really have gone off piece, haven't I, from what I started off talking about. But anyway, so this one, lag freed from prison on day release, then went on run for 6 months. This guy's not quite, well, as far as I know, he's not quite as dangerous. He's not in there for murder. Christopher Chaney racked up a cocaine debt and went on the run, having apparently been put under pressure to smuggle illicit substances inside HMP Kirkham in order to pay off these monies. A drug dealer who went on the run from, so that's what he's in for, I think. A drug dealer who went on the run from Lancashire prison for nearly 6 months after being allowed out on day release has been ordered to spend more time behind bars. It doesn't say, I don't think it says when he disappeared. They might not want to tell us that. Christopher Chaney said he failed to return after racking up a cocaine debt and being pressured into becoming a smuggler. So a court heard how Chaney failed to return and was not apprehended until he was arrested at an address on Lime Street in Liverpool city centre on January the 23rd this year. Oh, we know when he got back then, or when he was taken back.